Rob, G1, can you tell us about this product, please?
Yeah, so G1 is our glass coating. So there's a hydrophobic coating for glass, bonds chemically with the surface, and you get around about 50,000 miles out of a single application.
So preparation side to this, how's best for us to do that?
Yeah, it's critical. Again, sorry, I know I sound like a broken record here, but any product that is bonding chemically with a substrate, you've got to get that absolutely clinically clean, nothing on there. And actually, glass is probably harder, just as hard as getting that absolutely contaminant-free as paint is. So even on a almost new car, even if it's only 6 months old, I would go, this is our G4, our glass polish. This one, and use it with a machine polisher if you've got one, because it'll make life a lot easier. On a DA with a hard foam pad, or on a rotary at a relatively low speed. But you'll notice quite often, you know, if you clean a windscreen, you'll see the sweep of where the wiper is, and you'll see at the side, if it's wet, you can still see it. That is contamination, and that's going to interfere with the bonding mechanism. So with this car, we've done that already. So we've machine polished the glass with G4, and then we'll go over it with G6, just our glass cleaner, to remove that. So now that is ready. That is completely naked glass, ready for coating.
Ready for the coating. So we have two different bottles in the in the kit.
Yeah.
And we've got these applicator pads as well. So do you want to explain?
Yeah, sure. So G1 is the coating. So on application front screen, we recommend 3 coats.
Okay.
So when you're applying it, you go, what we recommend is you go from one side to the other, and then come back, go one side to the other, so you've done 2 coats, then go around all the glass for the side screens, rear screen, etc. Come back, do a 3rd coating on the front screen, and then if it is relatively cool like it is today, leave it for 30 minutes for it to for the bonding mechanism to kind of get most of its bonding done, and then you use the residue remover. And the residue remover is just there to make the residue easier to remove. And if it is warmer, leave it for 15 minutes. So if it's above, I think we say 15 degrees Celsius, then leave it only for 15 minutes.
I noticed with these applicator pads, so there's a nifty little design on this.
Yeah, it's more on the, so this one's not so much, but on this one, we've got on there, if you've got, let's say, a half-used bottle of C1 or a half-used bottle of C4, this side is regular side, this one has a little gauze. You can put the product on, and if you're a bit worried there may be some cured product on there, you can just pull that off, and that takes the hardened bits, and you've still got the product on there. So you know you've got a clean product on that.
It's interesting to know, thank you.
The G1, it's not, G1 doesn't matter so much.
Okay, so G1 obviously first.
Yep.
So application side, how much are we just over the top of the bottle?
Yeah, exactly. And just get a good load on there. Set the bottle aside. Again, same like anything you keep in your hand, it's you're going to heat it. You're going to heat it up, and it's just the solvent's going to start flashing off. Okay,
and then in regards to the application, is it just up and down?
It's however you want to do it, whatever works for you. Normally, you can do one way and then one the other way, and the third one the other way. But I think that on the last coating, I would recommend you do it up and down, so in line with the screen.
Yeah.
With the which way it's going. So
3 coatings for front screen.
Yes.
Only one needed on the rest of the.
Correct. Yeah.
The rest of the glass.
And because obviously the front screen you got the wipers going, and you need to make sure, and it's just to make sure that you got a really it's coated entirely. Every single element.
It's the glass that gets the most battering, doesn't it?
Correct. So on the front screen, you get around about 50,000 miles. The place it does go, and the nice thing about G1 is you can spot repair it. So it's normally where the passenger blade comes up to there and stops and goes back. Yeah. It's that line that normally fails first, and actually you can just G4 that area. So polish it, get the glass cleaner on it, and reapply. So you can actually spot repair the coating.
Okay. So what is the main benefits to this? I mean, obviously you get the
it's
water
purely,
repellency.
yeah, it's water repellency. It just makes wet weather driving like today. As you can hear, it's absolutely hosing it down. It just means so that, if you're going past trucks on the motorway on a dual carriageway, you don't have that moment where you suddenly get completely blinded because the water's gone flat against your screen. It's purely that. The other benefit that people notice, again, you're making a denser surface, so contamination, be it bugs, be it whatever, tree sap that's on it,
summer,
could come off much easier, and also ice. The other thing, actually, on my car, I've got a strip down the middle because we're doing tests of some other formulas that has got nothing on it. This morning, when the blades came across, the ice just came straight off, and I just had a long line of ice down the middle where there was nothing. So, actually, ice removal is another kind of big benefit for it.
Oh, that's interesting to know. That's good. So, important to know as well, we're not buffing this straight off. Not like the paint coatings.
No, you're allowing it to cure. So as I said, we'll do 2 coats go round, third coat, and then now because it's cool, we're going to leave it for 30 minutes for it to cure, and then buff the residue. And if it's warmer, if it's above 15 centigrade, leave it for 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll crack on and get the rest of this glass stuff. Okay, Rob, so we've done 3 applications now on the windscreen.
Yep.
So it's 30 minutes to cure.
Yep.
So in regard to getting this residue
Yep.
off.
So again, just get the applicator with the residue remover on it, and then we need a microfiber just to buff it. So that's just making it easier to remove.
Okay. So this is just loosening up the cured product.
The residue on the surface.
So same direction.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter on that. Which microfiber? We use this one.
I've got one in my back pocket.
I'll take it out your back pocket.
And then it's just
and then just buff that off. And as you can see, that comes off nice and easy.
So I suppose that's temperature dependent, is it?
Yeah, so that's going to flash off. That's going to flash off pretty quick. So yeah.
Okay.
And then obviously getting your head in all kind of directions to make sure that you get all the residue off.
I suppose it's one of them, it's a bit similar to the coatings. You have to sort of stand back, look in different angles to make sure that you've got.
But I guarantee there's also going to be a little bit of residue that you've missed. Well, that's me maybe.
It's coming off quite.
Yeah, no, it is. Again, but this one, it is very important. Like all of these, all of the kind of the top line products. Just be patient, leave enough time to do it.
Yeah.
Don't rush it. As soon as you start rushing it, it starts fighting you. But as long as you've got the time, you've got the patience, then you're fine. It's no big difficulty to do it. Okay.
I've noticed I've missed the centrepiece up here.
Okay.
See, I don't know whether it's just me, but the glass seems shinier or glossier.
Yeah.
Whether it's me.
Well, it's super clean now.
Oh yeah, there is that.
Yeah, maybe. bit actually, just in that corner. Yeah. And also when, it's very important with this as well, make sure the wiper blades are very, very clean.
Yeah, if they're used, replaced really.
Because you can get a bit of if you've got really dirty blades or old blades, they can judder a bit. And actually, weird thing as well, if you clean it, actually put a layer of G1 actually on the blade itself, that will eliminate a lot of that as well, if there is any juddering. But the juddering, you may get a little bit of juddering for maybe a couple of weeks, but that dies down pretty quick.
Okay. I think this one dried, didn't it? This side. Might be that heater down there, to be fair.
And actually, another little tip, if people run out of G2, which you shouldn't do, but you can actually use glass cleaner in its place, it'll work pretty much as well.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's handy to know.
Okay.
Done. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and hit the bell. See you next time.